Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with another exciting video for you and your family and friends. And today I'm going to talk about the benefits of ease in your health, how being more in a restful state, in a state of ease, will benefit your health. And I think why this video is so relevant, regardless if you're young or old, we just live in a time that's super busy. It just feels like I love technology, obviously we need it, but there's so much happening. There's always something to do, and it just feels like we're trying to do more and more, and it feels like we have less and less time. And I do think this is playing a role in affecting our health. And I just feel, generally, I'm speaking for most people living throughout North America, that we're just, we're feeling very, very stressed out. People are saying things like, I'm burnt out and I'm tired and I'm exhausted. And I'm talking about even younger people talking like this. So I think this is an important discussion. We need to find solutions, because I believe if people are overstimulated and we can get them into a more relaxed state, that their quality of life is going to be better, their health levels will obviously improve, and we need to balance that. So let's just jump into solutions. So when you look at your nervous system, which we're talking about, like the brain and the spinal cord, it's sending signals. Like, just think of this engineering, how incredible it is. So the brain has all these specific signals, instructions to regulate the body. It's regulating your muscle groups, it's regulating your breathing, your digestion, all your organ systems, how you're taking food in, as I said, the breathing, processing that, eliminating. It's absolutely an engineering marvel how it works. And what I believe in chiropractic, we're just saying, like, let's work with this beautiful system, but let's just balance it. And the more balanced you are, you will be healthy, you will feel better, you will feel stronger. So if we look at, again, the brain and nerve system regulating the entire system, the muscle groups, the organs, all these major systems in the body, then you have these two branches in the nerve system. So one is called sympathetic. So this is like your stimulation system. This is like, let's get up and go. We need to do a certain activity. We're about to exercise. We're going to use more of that sympathetic system, which is definitely necessary. And then on the opposite end, and look at this engineering marvel, is something called the parasympathetic. So this is called rest and digest. This is to slow down. This is when you sleep. This is when you process food. And as you can actually imagine, you actually need both. So if there's too much sympathetic, which is kind of the theme of this video, that's like when people are stressed out. And if you're chronically in this state, you can feel burnt out, exhausted, you can have pain in the body. And then on the parasympathetic side, this is probably someone who is also maybe they may also be tired, but they just don't have that stimulation. And I feel like, I'm going to kind of generalize. I think, again, in North America, more people are suffering from too much of a sympathetic activity, that they're too busy. It's go, 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 not sleeping enough, not resting enough. And it's taking a toll. It's affecting people's health. So I feel, when I made this video, that I wanted to talk about how we need to focus more on that ease side. And again, this applies to younger people, people who are obviously professionals, and even older people, that the more we can stay in that parasympathetic side, balance the body, give it a chance to rest and give it a chance to heal, we can have an amazing quality of life. So number one, if you can imagine, when we talk about the nerve system and the sympathetic and parasympathetic, if the sympathetic system is too overstimulated, that means your muscles are constantly contracted. So let's say you needed to do that activity, you need to get up, go outside, run some errands, you come home. Obviously you're using the body, you're exercising, but imagine you come home and those systems still stay stuck. The muscles are still stiff, they're still stimulated, they're still contracted. That's too much sympathetic activity. So what we need to do with a tool like chiropractic, with a system like chiropractic, is we want to balance the nerve system, get more of that parasympathetic involved, and have the system relax. There's a time the system needs to be contracted with those muscle groups. I understand when you're doing a certain activity, but let's say the activity's done and you're still tight and you're contracted and it's in your neck and it's in your back. That could be a sign of a nerve system that is just too stimulated, and we want to slow that down. So one of the benefits, obviously, right off the bat, with chiropractic and balancing the nerve system, is that the muscles become relaxed. And if the muscles are relaxed, guess what happens to things like range of motion? You can move, you're flexible. I also personally believe a big sign of health is your flexibility. How do those muscles feel? But can you move freely? Are you feeling stiff? Is it hard to move certain ways? Certain ways, do they cause pain, numbness, or tingling? That is overstimulation, and we want to balance the body. A big thing in chiropractic too is we look at posture. So how does the posture look? Is everything aligned? So health is good posture, good alignment, relaxed. It's also mobility. So a big thing I'll ask patients is as they go through care and they're getting better, and I'll be like, okay, how are the pain levels? Oh, Dr. Sandy, the pain levels are going down. That's great. You're feeling better. How is your mobility though? So someone could say, Dr. Sandy, just a really simple case. They might say, hey, the shoulder's feeling better, but I still have trouble moving certain positions. So I would say I'm grateful that the pain is less, but we need to work on mobility. We need to work on function. Going beyond pain management is a big goal in our office. Yes, we want people to absolutely feel their best, but we want function. We want healthy movement. We want that power to come back. That could also be an issue too. Someone could say, I feel better, I can move it, but Dr. Sandy, lifting groceries or doing certain things, I don't have that power that I used to. That needs to be addressed as well. So we want relaxed muscles, we want good function, we want power, and taking care of the nerve system can help those situations. Another thing I wanted to talk about is sleep. As you can imagine, if someone is chronically stressed, always worried, a lot of things on their mind, super busy, over time, if there's too much stimulation with that sympathetic system, it could be hard to sleep. So it could be tossing and turning and taking hours to fall asleep. It's like you go asleep and then you get up several times. It's a broken sleep. You sleep for 12 hours, you get up and you feel like you slept like maybe 6 hours or 3-4 hours. Like the quality is not there. And I think chiropractic is so valuable by, again, getting more into that parasympathetic mode of the nerve system can help you have a better quality of sleep so you can get up feeling fresh. Sleep is critical for the time the body actually repairs itself. So having a healthy parasympathetic system can help with quality of sleep with obviously chiropractic care. Another benefit is that if we're overstimulated, it can be hard to focus. We could feel agitated. We can get angry very quickly. And getting chiropractic care regularly, not only helping with muscle groups and such, not only helping with sleep, but it can also actually help with your ability to focus. Because if you're in a more relaxed state, we obviously know you can focus better, you can concentrate better. And then emotionally, obviously, if you're in a more relaxed state, you're less likely to get angry, less likely to, blow up over little things. So we want to keep the body calm. And if I look big picture, if you're in a more calm and relaxed state, I think that would be beneficial with someone who may even have blood pressure. And there's actually research showing that gentle, specific chiropractic care, when it's done, can actually help people who have high blood pressure. So I think that's just amazing. Another thing is that if we're too much in a sympathetic state, even something like breathing. So there's a time where obviously we exercise and, the system's working and that the lungs have to work a certain way. But if the lungs, the breathing system is overstimulated and it's not moving the way it should, or it's constricted, that can obviously affect quality of breathing. Now, if we look extreme cases, we could have things like asthma and stuff, which I know that we need those medical interventions, but wouldn't it be nice, the way I always look at the body when someone comes to our office, whether they're on medication, whatever they need, maybe some supplements or whatever, I always look at it and say, hey, whatever you got going on, if we can take pressure off a nerve and optimize that system as much as possible, that will be a benefit. So if you take a supplement or medication, but there's more ease in the body, less stress on the nerve system, whatever you're already doing is going to benefit from that. So let's say someone comes with a digestive system and they're like, I'm having acid, gas, bloating, just for an example. They go, I'm really trying to control my diet. I'm trying to exercise. And I'm like, great, you should do those things. But let's check if there's any part of the nerve system that's affecting digestion, affecting processing. Because if we can help balance your nerve system so you can absorb better, break the food down better, wouldn't that be awesome with a good diet and exercise? Of course, so we're always looking to maximize things. Someone might come to us and they're older and maybe there is damage in the body. I would still look at that person and say, hey, do we have an opportunity to maximize this? Now, I would say someone coming to our clinic who might be in their 80s versus someone in their 20s, two different parts of the spectrum, but both of them, I would still look at them and say, what are we optimizing? How can we make things better? So obviously, as I said, with the breathing, and I mentioned the digestion. So when you are in that stimulated sympathetic state, you may have a digestive system where, it's not moving freely because the body says, oh, we're getting ready for activity. So I don't need to focus on this area right now. At different parts of the body, it's putting that energy into. But when we are in a parasympathetic state, we will digest properly. We have a chance to have ease in the body. The digestion's there. It breaks down food. It can eliminate food. Too much stimulation can affect the processing. Not processing correctly may lead to issues like constipation or just imbalances with elimination. So the way I see it, chiropractic is a powerful way to balance the body. You're dealing with the nerve system. You're dealing with the spinal cord. You're really dealing with every single part of the body. And I believe everyone should have an opportunity to at least get a checkup, at least see what's going in the body and what can we optimize. Hey, Dr. Sandy, I exercise, I eat good. Great. Let's still help the nerve system. Hey, Dr. Sandy, I don't exercise. I don't eat a good diet. Let's still optimize the nerve system. Whether someone's younger or older, I think everyone should have a chance to at least see, is there anything in the nerve system we can help with, because it's such a critical system. It has so much power on the body, and if we can just do a simple but powerful adjustment to balance that system so the body can work at the highest level, I look at really in chiropractic that we're kind of helping the flow of energy in the body. So the brain is just trying to do its best to send energy in the body. That message is coming through the spine back to the brain. It's just this beautiful loop, and we just want that loop to be maximized. We want great health, great quality of life, a natural way to work with the body, honoring the brain, honoring the spinal cord, so you can have the highest level of health. And whether you're 14 or 84, whatever age, I think everyone deserves to have a healthy spine, a healthy system, a healthy sympathetic, parasympathetic balance, so they can enjoy life to the maximum. So really hope this video made sense. Our goals as chiropractor is balance, quality of life, helping you and your family feel your best. If you have any questions, call or text us at 905-896-3393. If you want to learn more about us, you can go on the web at gopowerflow.com. We're here for you. Any questions you have, love to be of service. And if you're enjoying these videos, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for your time, and God bless you.